So imagine that you've been born in the dark. I mean, at night. It's dark. No lights, no electricity, nothing. And you grow up in this darkness. Nighttime, right? Dark. You look around at the world around you and you see shapes and forms, and you don't question at all that this is the way things are. You don't know the difference. You don't know what light is, so you've been born in the dark. You meet people, they look a certain way. The trees look a certain way. Everything looks a certain way because it's dark. You don't think of it as dark. This is just the way it is. And then, imagine that sunrise begins. The sun starts to rise. It's still below the horizon, but then all of a sudden there's some light in the sky. Now, the things around you and the people and everything in your life that you've been seeing a certain way and accepting totally that this is the way they are, this is what they look like. As the sky gets lighter, people look different. The room looks different. The trees look different. Everything looks different. When you look in the mirror, you look different. You never doubted 20 minutes before that what you were seeing was not real, or not accurate, is a better word. But now that the sun is rising, things look very different. That's our situation. We think what we're seeing is accurate. It's not. When we look in the mirror, we see our zits. We don't see our true nature. We see our skin, our eyes, our ears, too little hair, too much hair, too big cheeks, too small cheeks, too tall, too short, too fat, too thin. That's what we see. We don't see what's within all of that. And then the sun keeps rising. And all of a sudden, even what you saw at dawn in the dim light starts to get more clear, more clear. You're not doing anything. You're just seeing. But what you see is changing. And so, how you act changes. What you believe changes. How you treat yourself, how you treat others around you. First, in the dark, those trees might look like demons or something. Now with a little light, just a stupid tree. Each and every increment on the way, we completely believe everything we see and think and feel. We never doubt it. We never doubt it. When we start doing spiritual practices, the sun starts to rise. Very slowly. But it does rise. And without even knowing or being aware of it, what we see and perceive around us, the way we perceive it is changing. And so because what we see is changing, the way we act towards it is changing. And the way we react towards it is changing. We may not even be aware of this. But it's very simple. Like, for instance, you're in a really good mood one day, and you go to work, and that person in the office who's always a jerk, all of a sudden doesn't look so bad. You can smile at him, even though he's an idiot. And he sees you smiling, smiles back, right? You have a different relationship with him all of a sudden because you were in a different place. And if the sun keeps rising, we keep seeing things more clearly. And then we immediately, automatically, are changing in relationship to what we see. When you start doing the practice, the darkness of our projections starts to get lighter and lighter. And after a while, we react subjectively less and less and less. And we begin to see more clearly around us, the people around us. And everything changes in our lives, but it's very gradual. And you don't get to pat yourself on the back about it, because it's you that's changing. So there's no you who can see it. You're just changing. You're just, the space you live in is changing. Your state of mind is changing. Everything's changing. You're not making any effort to change it. You're simply doing the practice that brings the sun, brings the light.